Hey everybody, it's Deadlinux, and just giving you a little bit of a channel update video just because you may not see a video tomorrow and you may not see one Saturday. Also too, I did want to say, since it is Wednesday, normally you'd see a live stream tonight. Well, I'm going to change the schedule up a little bit, so there's not going to be a live stream this evening. There may be, but I'm not really thinking it's going to happen because if you've been watching on Twitter and on the last YouTube video, well, maybe I don't know if I posted it there, but in my infinite brilliance, I ran into some problems with my PC and had to reinstall Windows. So the good thing about that, though, is it'll get me off of the Windows Insider preview builds, which had kind of been giving me trouble with Mod Organizer. But now I need to reinstall everything, and I have to make sure all my backups work and everything moves back over. So that'll be my evening tonight, to try and get that all back up and running and install the software and move my backups back into the right locations and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully everything works. So that's today, so you're not going to see too much from me unless you see something really late night and I do something just for a test, just to make sure everything's working. So if you do see something like that and it's really late, it's cool. Don't feel you have to be there. I mean, it's going to be a replay on YouTube anyway. And that's the other thing I want to talk about, is the schedule is going to be changing starting next week. And this week's kind of a prep to do that. And I've changed the schedule up a little bit a couple times this summer, trying to get into live streaming a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is basically change around how I do things to kind of focus on that. So what that means is I'll be focusing a lot more on Twitch rather than YouTube. And I'm no longer going to be streaming to both at the same time. So I'll be streaming only through Twitch TV, so if you want to see that live, you'll see that on Monday nights and Wednesday nights, approximately around the same time, right around 6. And I'll be streaming for about an hour, hour and a half, maybe depending on how the game goes. And then also on Saturdays, we'll kind of leave it open, and if I stream there, you'll see it on Twitter, because I try to make sure all the updates are through Twitter, or I'll post something on YouTube or something like that. But keep an eye on Twitch, because Twitch gives you those notifications and you can catch all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. The other thing about it too is the video schedules stay the same. So when the replay is done, or when the playthrough is done on the live stream, that live stream I'll export over to YouTube after 24 hours. So what that does is it keeps me within the realm of, if I ever get affiliate or partner, whatever the terminology is on Twitch, then that means then I don't run into any problems, because you're not supposed to stream simultaneously if you are part of their program. So I will then export the play over on the following Tuesdays and Thursdays to YouTube, so you'll still get that. And I'll keep the episode numbering, so streaming will be with Katsuragi now. We'll kind of put Jackie on hold, and that's kind of how I want to play it going forward. So if you get the chance to join me, great. If you don't, you still get to see the episodes on YouTube. So we'll hopefully play that way and see how that works. So that's starting next week, so hopefully you can come along, and hopefully there'll be a lot more opportunities for you to join me and the whole group, for everybody who's able to make it, because it's a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it, and I appreciate the challenge. So it's going to open me up to be able to kind of get into live streaming more, which I think is kind of where things are going. And just with a lot of the recent news with YouTube, if you heard about what PewDiePie got himself in trouble again, I just feel like that as a venue, I don't really want to lean on it too hard as being the main venue. So I figure streaming a little bit more. There's not a whole lot of people who stream Skyrim, and I think it's important. And Inigo, right? So Inigo needs a presence on Twitch, so we'll get that going. So otherwise, that's all I really wanted to say for this time. So I'll get working on my computer here. I'm on lunch, over my lunch break for work. So then I'll get back to working on that tonight. And of course, you can always reach me through Twitter, or you can post comments on the videos. We got the last one out yesterday. But yeah, so thank you so much for everybody who's been seeing those videos of the latest ones, the big ones, 201 and 200 and 201, and enjoying those. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the feedback and the comments you've been getting. We're almost up to 250 subscribers on YouTube. So that's amazing, and I will keep the updates through YouTube. I'm not going to leave the YouTube channel alone. I'm just going to use it for other things, like updates for when I'm streaming, or for other pieces. So don't feel like content's going to be diminished on that. It's just going to be added to, and it'll be a little different. So basically we'll take it'll just be in both places now. And the only real difference is I won't be streaming to both at the same time, so you'll get more of it. But I do recommend, if you don't have a Twitch TV account, you may want to get one for this. Just so I can track you, but also too so you can get those updates and you can see that. So it's a little different platform that way. All right, that's all I have at the moment. So you'll have something. I'm gonna hopefully get my computer back up and running in a decent state. And we will see you guys online starting next week, starting Tuesday, with the first, Monday, with the first live stream. And then you'll see the video on Tuesday. And we'll see how this schedule works. And then we'll also see some other games coming into play here too. So that's the other thing I want to be doing, is that'll give me some flexibility to play a game off the cuff as opposed to setting up a video and recording and planning it all out. Now it'll be more just streaming what we want to. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, do go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Both of those are still going to be viable forms of communication. That's what I'm going to be using. And also, too, head over to the Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Deadlinux, just like everything else. So you can keep in touch with me over there, too. So hopefully you'll join me. And, of course, as always, I keep all my updates going through Twitter. And that's always Deadlinux Tweets through Twitter. So if you want to find me through that way, I probably ramble too much through there too. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you much for coming along. We will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.